From getting kicked out of BSides Las Vegas, BlackHat 2025 was amazing, and DefCon 33 was even better. I'm going to go over my review on this year's overall experience on all three conferences and my plan for next year for Hacker Summer Camp 2026 in this video. Let's get into it. So guys, as I said in the beginning, we got kicked out of BSides Las Vegas. We didn't have a badge. It was obviously sold out well in advance. I'm sorry for the voice. It's still a little crackly. The last couple of days went off the rocker with my temperature, crazy chills. Went to the urgent care ER the other night. A little good today though. Just a little scratchiness here. But I didn't call in sick. So, still got it going. I never call in sick. It's the way you got to do it. But got kicked out of BSides Las Vegas. Didn't have a badge. I will say this. Next year, before I get started with BlackHat, next year I am going to BSides Las Vegas. We were told it gets sold out 3 to 4 months in advance unless you want to do like the sponsorship for your company or just sponsor in general. You get like 2 or 3, want to even have 4 badges, some shit like that. So I am going to do that next year. Actually do the full-on Hacker Summer Camp. BlackHat was really great this year. I really loved it. Got to meet a lot of vendors, their executive teams, some of their product and engineering teams as well. Pretty much went there for work, and then also what I'm doing on the side to not only enhance and get back to some of the relationships I had back when I was in the tech industry, but knowing what I'm doing on the side to help out small and medium businesses, how we could bring enterprise level technology to them as well, keep it local in the community kind of thing, and help one another out. As you know, small and medium sized businesses, as we call them, the offensive security, are obviously lower hanging fruit. And me trying to bring awareness to the attention of MSPs just selling them horse shit and snake oil, just slapping on agents, even if that means it's CrowdStrike, and calling it a day and saying that it's the end all be all, when there's a lot of configuration that needs to go and happen, not only with CrowdStrike with the automation piece, but usually it's going to be done in an RRM technology similar to Ninja One, Enable, what is the other one, Altera. There's still got to be some automation scripting involved to be put in place. So it's not just slap it all in and hit, automation run. It doesn't work that way. So there's a lot of people selling snake oil out there, especially on the cyber side of things. And that's pretty much what my goal is to do on the side thing that I'm building up. And then obviously for work, learning on what's the roadmap as far as integrations, new products, new releases, trying to even get some licensing going, upgrading our licensing, doing some negotiations in the process. And then also meeting some of the executive teams. Met a lot of the executive team, pretty much, CEO, AVP, and a couple other executives from the Pentera team in their suite. Same with PLXtract with their CEO during the workshop, and then also in the suite during our meeting, the happy hour, etc. Met some people from CrowdStrike, Cribble, Corelight, and then also Ninja One, which I'm doing on the side. And then, Fortra as well. Got some insights on what's going on there as we utilize the suite, Core, Cobalt, and Outflank. So for me, that's one of the key things I like about BlackHat is the business aspect side of things. And I am thankful for what I have, meaning I am that hybrid where I could get down into the nitty gritty of the technicalities, but also go in there, shoot the shit with the executives as well. So that's pretty much my my gift, utilizing both of those skill sets, but also being able to utilize both those skill sets to build the stuff that I want on my own. Because, and I'll be honest with you, speaking at the Chamber of Commerce and actually the first one, Nuvo Desk, they would be like, I think you got to change it up a bit because I know you know what you're talking about, but no one knows what the hell you were saying because I got too much in the weeds and the technicalities the first time. breaking down CrowdStrike, how EDR is going to help their organizations, not just from an external standpoint, but an insider threat standpoint from the deep machine learning. When someone does something out of the ordinary, it's going to lock them out kind of thing. They download sensitive files, stuff like that. How it could help with threat hunting, how threat hunting can help their organizations, utilizing the tool inside CrowdStrike, being proactive rather than, I was just going on and on and on with the technicalities of it. Pen testing, red team, talking about redirectors and Cobalt Strike, using Terraform. They were like, what the fuck? But anyway, that's pretty much, and even if you don't see yourself there yet, never say never, because you might end up going to that side of the realm where you're still doing both. And offensive security, even if you're a manager, director, you're still technically going to not only be hands-on to a degree, but you're also going to need to have that deep understanding of technology, of the technical aspects. I mean, of it. Offensive security and cyber for that matter, maybe GRC to a degree, but you can't forget your technicalities and be left legacy, right? You still got to know what the hell's ahead, trends and curves and stuff like that, or else you're going to be useless. Don't be a manager that don't know what the hell they're managing. Those ones are the worst. Trust me, I know. I can't stand people that are managers that don't know, that don't have a damn clue of what they're managing. So anyway, Black Hat, number one, the networking aspects are key, not just for networking for career growth, but business partnerships as well. Meeting executives, seeing how they could help you and what you're doing on the side and how you could help them, etc. Right? At the end of the day, it's all money. It's all business. Business is business. So see what you could bring to the table and what they could offer. You scratch your back, they scratch my back, I scratch yours, kind of thing. And then also the networking aspects within those organizations, you might cross-pollinate and be a vendor side of things, or consultant, or go into one of these events and meet some of the offensive security managers or directors, and that's your interview on the spot. Just apply when you get back home. Boom, you got the job. So that's what I take Black Hat for. And yeah, the events, I let loose this time. I had fun. I probably drank the most I've ever drank in at a conference event, especially Black Hat. I don't really drink that much. When I do go out once in a while, I might have an old fashioned or two. But the only time I really drink is when I'm at Black Hat. And you can even ask InfoSec Pat. Last time I drank and he was with me, I lost my badge. Luckily, my coworker found it. Oh my God, but I still had a couple extras. But anyway, she found it. Thank God. I waited for her when she got out the keynote. I had it. We're all good to go. Boom. But still, last year was the last time I got, not that crazy, and it was only that day. The other time I still had some drinks, but it wasn't like that. But again, people let loose. You get to see them be themselves. Again, on that Monday, we went out to EC Council's event at Top Golf. Met Trish out there from EC Council. We couldn't get in. There was I don't know if it was Top Golf security, but the way they had it, they were being real tight on how they kind of screwed up the way EC Council wanted to do it. We had the event bribes and the event bright ticket. They were going off of an Excel sheet. Then you had some jackass try to bull rush or cut his way in or sneak in. When you go to these events, don't be a fucking clown or a jackass, because your face and name will be remembered, and you probably won't be in any of these events. They didn't want to make a scene, especially for EC Council. Their friends were on the list. I guess they told them to come into the little side area where they had it roped off, because everyone was mainly in the front in the entrance, giving out wristbands, doing the pat down, etc., checking your name, your ticket, and all that stuff on the Excel sheet. So don't be an idiot, dude, because you're not going to get back in. You're going to ruin it for everybody. And also when it's like that, when the venue is being strict, don't take it out on the vendors during these events, because it's not their place. They're just there promoting the event. They're not making the security rules at the end of the day. So act accordingly when you go to those events. That's pretty much what I need to say, because I've seen so many issues happen, not just at Black Hat, but also ISC West, ASIS, which is now known as GSX, RSA, bunch of fucking idiots out there too. Some of those parties, the ones that I went to back in the day from 2014 on to 2019, Just yeah, if you handle your liquor pretty much, and your attitudes with people, because sometimes those people work hard that are throwing the events and on the venue. They're running their asses all over that floor, going back and up and down stairs to the suites, having interviews, taking notes, doing their job. Like, it is not easy working those events. So have some respect for people that are not only working those events, but are throwing those event parties or happy hours. That shit's a lot of work. They're on their floor. They're on the floor and their feet like almost 18, 20 hours a day. So they're working their ass off. So congrats, and kudos to those people that pull that off, that can do that, because that is fucking strenuous work. Number one, it's not easy. So don't be a dick to them. Second, for BlackHat, first off, I'm gonna leave a little clip video of some of the stuff that happened. I did go live, but my batteries ran out. Then I forgot them at the hacker camp. So one ran out. I did do a live at the video, or at the live video on the at the hacker local booth. DefCon, you cannot film. So I did take some pictures there. But yeah, I'll leave a little reel right now of what I had so you can watch. RSA will be a lot better. So yeah, let's check it out real quick, and then I'll hop back on and talk about DefCon. So yeah, my 4 spots that I like to go to in Mandalay Bay are the -5 bar, which works in tandem with the 1923 Speakeasy. Also the S bar, and Kumi's. I like the Skyfall Lounge. That's usually done by Zero Fox. That one's an amazing view. I didn't go there this year. And then obviously the pool party at the end of the day. Last year was Netspy. This year was Optiv. It started at night, which was great because last year was hot as hell. It wasn't that hot this year, but it was still cooking. It started at 8 p.m. to 11, which was awesome. Had an amazing time. Yeah, social engineered people get parties. My girlfriend got us a whole cabana right in the corner next to the bathrooms. We had 2 servers. It was an amazing time at the pool party. So, DefCon. DefCon this year was probably the best DefCon for me. Not only did I meet a lot of people that I've interacted with from the YouTube space, but also more on LinkedIn. And then also, number one, got to meet Home finally in person. Dude's tall. And not only that, fucking smart as hell. Gave me the best advice on the cologne. Waiting for that shit to come in on Saturday from Amazon. Also going to be rocking some Ray-Bans with that BlackHat hoodie. But learned a lot from him. Kind of picked his brain a little bit, especially on the website. Went through the whole thing on Outflank for me and some of the tools that I haven't even touched yet within Outflank itself. Got to meet Kaiser. To be honest, I didn't even recognize him. I was like, holy shit, this dude's tall. I didn't know he was that tall. But met Kaiser. Kaiser's an awesome dude. Met Tyler for putting on that event. Thank you at the Zombie Brewery or Brewery Zombies. That place is awesome and the beer is amazing. I think there might be a lawsuit with that zombie beer looking like Network Chuck. I got a can, saved it for home. Obviously, got to meet Philip Wiley in person. Finally, took a picture with him, hung out with him. Took a picture with him, talked a little bit at BlackHat, and then also hung out with him for a bit at DefCon. Got to meet the ISP 1337 Hackers team. Finally, amazing. Got the shirt. Thank you. The team members that we knocked it out. I think we got 10th or 11th. Got that insane Linux box out, which I'm shocked they did it the day of DefCon. It was amazing. Obviously, 0 Day James, the homie, came back. Thank God he was there. Hopefully he could come for BlackHat next year. Love that dude. He got me another Meshtastic Lily. Goddamn, Lily Go T-Deck. Gonna have an order of 3 more coming from him. Dude's amazing, smart, gifted, talented. Not only that, his shirt for his electrical company is amazing. Quality, and I love the design. I'll be rocking that this week, actually this Saturday. And yeah, dude, just, obviously InfoSec Pat, who pretty much we were together since Sunday. We both came in on Sunday, chopped it up with him, hung out with him. I think he liked the ice bar. Got cold for a second. We got to go to the Analyst One party, hang out. We just overall had a great time. I'm glad he liked BlackHat. And I'm going to save the best for last because this dude is amazing. He's cool. Very, very intellectually smart. Kenny, when I first saw, he messaged me on LinkedIn when he was there showing up. When we got to DefCon, Pat and Home saw him. I guess he pulled the all-nighter to the whole LineCon thing at 5 o'clock, I believe, from what he said or what he told Pat. They saw him walking to the cafeteria area in DefCon. He got the bag and the badge already. So anyway, me and him were just shooting the shit throughout the days. He got in line. I saw it on Twitter after I got the notification, but he was in line for the bug bounty, and I've always wanted this blue badge. Before I go into that, I did pre-order the green badge. It was for $99, $100, and these badges are the best badges. Not only the look, but the quality. Now, I've always wanted the blue badge, so he got the blue badge, and when he got it, I was like, "You lucky motherfucker!" Oh, dude, I was like, "Congrats, dude." This dude literally took it off and was going to give it to her. I go, no, 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 dude, that's yours. Like, I'm not. I appreciate it, but I can't do that. Like, there's no way in hell I could do that. And I was proud for him. I was so proud for Kenny because he looked like he was just the way I was the first time I went to RSA, and that was his first DefCon. Like he was just shock and awe kind of thing. Like it blew his mind kind of thing. That's how like RSA the first time was for me. So long story short, the next day he was going to attend that. I forgot the overall name of the class, but it had to do with AI or the training or workshop, whatever it was, or talk in the Bug Bounty Village about something to do with AI. So he goes, "Yeah, I'm going to be there at 6 if they give another." I'm like, "Dude, get if you can get me one, and I will get you a DevCon ticket." Even if he didn't get me one, I still would have got his ticket for doing that. Even though he was still going to be in line to go to that talk or workshop or whatever it was. It did sound interesting, but when I got there, the fucking line was out the roof. I probably wouldn't even got a seat. So Kenny hooked it up fat. And just to let you know, Kenny, I highly and really, really appreciate that. You made my day. Not only my day, but my DefCon, because I've been wanting that blue badge. This one is like the one I've been wanting. So it lights up. And these badges are also a CTF as well. So yeah, I really appreciate it and thank you. And like I said, next year, even if I die, I already got that in place. Your DEFCON 34 badge is taken care of. You will get it no matter what, whether I go to the heavens or not. The only thing is, I don't think I will be at the LineCon at 5 p.m. So if you want me to forward that PDF with your QR code, I'll be more than happy to do that. If not, I'll be there at 7 a.m. just like I was this past year. So that is that. And again, I really appreciate that, Kenny. And a big thank you because you made my DEFCON. Just like it seemed like DEFCON made your experience great the first time. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Like this badge really does mean that much to me. That was an amazing gesture and gift, and I really, really, really appreciate that. And I hope you get well and better soon from getting sick. But DEFCON this year was great. I learned a lot, got to meet a lot of people, got to hang out with a lot of people. Again, thank you, Tyler, for putting that shindig together at the brewery. Got to hang out at the Red Team Village. But for me, I really hit what I wanted to hit as far as the payment and Biohacking Village. And then also, I believe it was the Embedded Systems Village. Pretty much, I always forget that and the IS. No, it's Embedded Systems Village. I think it is. They had the blockchain of Matter protocol. That really piqued my interest. And that is something I am going to be dabbling in on the side as well. Now, I brought up that thing. I don't know why, it just really piqued my interest, and I got really into it. And then when we got back to the Hacker Local booth at the Airbnb, I went in the backyard, had 2 cigars, and was just going through YouTube, like learning about that shit. And that shit's pretty fucking amazing. Also, what I did like was the Adversary Village. I'm going to be helping them out at BSides SF and RSA going forward, and also at DEFCON one day going forward as well. I pretty much did from 8 to 1 Friday, the first day. Pretty much was the whole day. Got a kick-ass sweater, badge, little kit, the whole 9. So for participation for volunteering. ABX is an awesome dude. I really appreciate you letting me volunteer and meeting everyone on the team that was there helping out. Looking forward to helping them out more in SF and for RSA and BSides SF. Also, Hack the Bay, Pacific Hackers. Looking to be doing stuff with them as well. They had the best decals by far. It was going to be the bug bounty decal, but the Bay just does it different. With the Golden Gate Bridge, they had one with, I think it was the Great White for the Sharks. That shit was hard. Those decals, that one's going in the middle of my Mac when I get it. But yeah, overall, it was a great learning experience. Next year, I am still going to do the payment and biohacking villages, but I want to get into like more of the EMS, maybe IoT, and also be doing some of the car stuff. I just want to dabble and learn. Again, had the talk with Home. And I always said this as well. There's no way you could learn everything in offensive security, let alone cybersecurity, and anyone that claims that is full of shit. Now, the reason why I got the Meshtastic Lily Go T deck utilizing Meshtastic is for communications when shit hits the fan. And then also, I do want to get my ham certification for radios, only for when shit hits the fan. I ain't trying to hack. I'm not saying I won't pick up a thing or two here and there, but that isn't going to be my cup of tea. It's mainly just for communications when everything else goes down. So that's where the interest comes in from that. Also, I want to build out one of those hard hats with all the fucking antennas and the LEDs. I want to rock one next year with some Oakleys, at least one of the days. And then, yeah, I'm really looking forward to next year. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going to Falcon or Wild Hacking Fest. Now that I'm able to do the live trainings on Zoom. If I could still do those on Zoom and those still stand, I will not go to Falcon, but I will go to Wild West Hacking Fest. That's how you say it. And also, I got the 2 new editions. Oops. There you go. We're having those multiple badges from CrowdStrike. Oh, that was the main goal of BlackHat, to get those 2 new ones. And then my friend sent a bunch of shit to my mom's house from CrowdStrike. She's not happy because there's like 6 boxes of swag. I'll be picking those up. And yeah, it was a great event. Like I said, I got to meet a lot of people, hang out with people, meet new people, pick people's brains, learn new stuff, get spark some interest in new things as well. This was probably overall the best experience I've ever had for both conferences. Trish was amazing once again, had fun, and I appreciate what you offered me. Thank you. And some of the other people that were with us as well. Really appreciate that. That speaks volumes of who you are as a person. Your event was amazing, and had fun hanging out with you. Ashley did as well. It was just a great overall time that we had there. Airbnb, Luxor, BlackHat, BSides Las Vegas, DefCon was a great experience this year, and I'm looking at next year to hopefully be a better experience and learn more new things and meet new people. So that's the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. We are going to get back to normal this week, and starting tomorrow, feeling a lot better, like I said. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.